the Sports Council's 20th anniversary. 1994. March Madness begins in Nashville and has culminated into 28 conference championships and NCAA tournament games. The OVC hosted their basketball championships in Music City from 1994 to 2001 and annually beginning in 2005. Nashville hosted the NCAA Women's Midwest Regional in 1998 and the NCAA Men's first and second rounds in 2000, 2003, and 2005. In 2012, Music City hosted the men's NCAA second and third round games. The SEC has come to Nashville with the men's championships in 2001, 2006, and 2010, plus the women's championship in 02, 04, 08, 2011, and 2012. 1996. Nashville Arena is completed after being initiated by former Mayor Phil Bredesen and Metro-Davidson County Council in 1993. This led the way to securing the Nashville Predators, as well as collegiate basketball tournaments, gymnastic and figure skating championships, and many other sporting events. Metro Nashville passed a referendum to build an NFL stadium through the grassroots efforts of the NFL Yes campaign, with the Tennessee Titans playing their first game at the brand new stadium in August of 1999. 1997. In February, the U.S. Figure Skating Championships are the first sporting event held at the new arena. Tara Lipinski became the youngest U.S. national champion, and Todd Eldridge repeated as the U.S. national men's champion. 1998. On October 10th, the Nashville Predators played their first home game at Nashville Arena in front of 17,298 against the Florida Panthers. 2000. The Music City Miracle takes place during the playoffs in 1999, and the Titans ultimately made it to the Super Bowl. Steve Christie kicked a high and short kickoff to Lorenzo Neal, who hands the ball to Frank Wycheck. Wycheck then fired a lateral to Kevin Dyson, who returns it 75 yards for a touchdown, giving the Titans a come-from-behind victory over the Buffalo Bills and a play regarded nationally as one of the all-time NFL greats. On April 29th, Nashville proudly welcomed the first country music marathon, with the half marathon being added in 2002. This event has exploded and has had over 30,000 runners since 2008. 2003, Teresa Phillips becomes the first woman to coach a Division I men's basketball game as she led Tennessee State University against Austin Peay. The NHL entry draft was held on June 21st and 22nd at the Gaylord Entertainment Center in front of 13,000 fans and media. In this draft, the Predators drafted Shea Weber, Ryan Suter, and Kevin Kline. Steve McNair is named co-MVP of the NFL after he led the league with a 100.4 passer rating and helped the Titans finish the season with a 12-4 record. 2004. Nashville hosts the Visa U.S. Gymnastics Championships at the Gaylord Entertainment Center prior to the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens, where Paul Hamm and Carly Patterson went on to win gold medals for the U.S. 2005. The Nashville Sounds win the Pacific Coast League Championship, ending a 23-year drought since the team's last title. Nelson Cruz hit a 3-run homer in the 13th inning to lead the Sounds past the Tacoma Rainiers in a sweep of the PCL Championship Series. 2008. Nashville is awarded the 2014 NCAA Women's Final Four after the Nashville Sports Council and Ohio Valley Conference submit a bid. The announcement completed a bid process that took over a year. As a first-time host, this will be one of the biggest sporting events to ever come to Music City. 2010. Chris Johnson becomes only the sixth man in NFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards and also breaks the single-season yards from scrimmage record. He accomplished both feats in the season finale against the Seattle Seahawks, where Johnson scored both touchdowns in a Titans win. Vanderbilt baseball makes its first ever College Baseball World Series. The team outscored their opponents 46-7 in the Nashville NCAA Regional and Super Regional. The Commodores had an impressive 54-12 record, the best season in Vanderbilt history. This was the team's sixth consecutive NCAA tournament appearance. 2012, Pat Summitt coaches her last SEC tournament game in Nashville at the Bridgestone Arena as the Lady Vols win the 2012 SEC Women's Basketball Championship. Coach Summitt announced that after 38 years as the head coach, she would be stepping down. The team finished with a 29-7 regular season record and her 32nd SEC title. During the summer of 2012, the Goodlettsville Little League Baseball program became the first Tennessee team since 1987 to advance to Williamsport and the first team to play in the World Championship game. In the National Championship game against Petaluma, California, Lorenzo Butler hit 3 home runs, tying the Little League record, and broke the RBI record with 9. The Goodlettsville team won 24-15 in extra innings, advancing to play Japan in the Little League World Series Championship game. Brant Snedeker wins the 2012 PGA Tour Championship and FedEx Cup. Brant started 2012 with a playoff victory at the Farmers Insurance Open. He finished the season at the Tour Championship with a 3-shot victory over Justin Rose, securing his win of the FedEx Cup Championship. U.S. Ryder Cup captain Davis Love III went on to select Brant to the U.S. Ryder Cup team. Middle Tennessee natives David Price and R.A. Dickey win the AL and NL Cy Young Awards. The New York Mets Dickey and the Tampa Bay Rays Price captured the awards after both had 20-win seasons. Vanderbilt football finished its 2012 season with a 9-4 record, the team's first 9-win season since 1915. Highlights from the season include a win over the Tennessee Vols at home for the first time in 30 years and a win at the Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl over North Carolina State. That was our last 20 years. Can't wait to see what sporting events and moments will happen in the next 20 years.